begin. Back in the game. Okay. Woo! Obtain hidden Monokuma. I leveled up. Let's check out this dude.
See, it's just like I said.
Huh? What's just like you said?
Sometimes you gotta be a little reckless to make your dreams a reality.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Huh? What do you mean? It's thanks to me we defeated Monokuma, right? I still don't know how to get out of here, but the #1 track is gone now.
Kato, to be honest, what you did was really dangerous.
Well, I was a little nervous. And no, I was a little nervous, okay? Just a little. But now we know the universe is watching. That bear got the cosmic justice he deserved. He's lucky I didn't kick his ass. Stomped him. Turned him into dust. Excuse me. The universe is always on the side of those who push the limits and never give up.
I see. I guess?
Leave it to me.
Anyway, Monokuma's gone now thanks to me. All we gotta do is escape.
Okay. So he thinks that we can get out of here. I still doubt that. Maki,
Got a minute?
are you going back to the underground passageway? Huh? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden?
You don't know?
You don't think this is over, do you? Your attitude earlier gave it away.
Because
And I figured you'd take on that passageway with her since you two seem so chummy.
that's
I'm not trying to take anyone's side.
whatever.
You guys are free to do whatever you want. Just leave the rest of us out of it. Man, she's so pessimistic.
I knew it.
She's kind of unpleasant and rude. And her breath stinks. Don't you think, Kaede? Yeah. I think Kaede wants to be the leader, but it seems that there's gonna be a little bit of a division going on. Tsumugi. Hey, is the shuttle bus coming or not? I've been waiting for a while now. I don't think a bus is gonna come. This whole place is surrounded by a caged wall.
I see.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
It's just that it's customary to come back from a con by bus.
but
I travel by bus even in summer and winter. The bus drivers sing sea shanties for me. In the past, I was saddled with debt, but now I'm the proud owner of my very own home. What is you talking about, Tsumugi?
actually,
Never mind, it's just plain unimportant. Well, anyway, since this wall is so big, I wonder how the bus would even get in there. Would a bus be able to really get in here? Tsumugi, I'm trying to get in there. Tsumugi, my little Smoothie. It seems like the place is still under construction. We got one of those bots, the Exisals. This one is red, so that should be Monodam. Huh. Uh-oh. You already know who it is now. Mio Aruma. Hey. Hey. Hi. Hey, look you two. Out for a walk together, huh? Why don't you pick up some rubbers over at the warehouse? Better safe than sorry.
huh?
What? Shut your mouth. We don't need those. What are you talking about? What? You must be a real freaking skank to let those dudes unload inside of you. By day, you're fingering the piano keys, but at night, the dudes are fingering you, huh?
Jeez.
It's not always at night that I'm doing the fingering. What kind of girl do you think I am? It was just a joke. I was just trying to lighten the mood a little. Let's ignore Kaede. Besides, we need to focus. Right. I almost busted her in the face. Did you see the way she was looking at me? We need to head to the library. Look at her. Ugh. Why is she looking like that?
Why is she... What is going on? Oh, I think she likes that. I think she likes that.
It looks like a castle gate. What's past here? I guess we won't know for now. Now we go down along the path.
So it's time to make some speculations about who will be the first murder. Oh, it's our favorite Russian. Korekoyo Sungoji.
Who would have expected our fool to die in such a way? What a disappointing ending. And in the event, it meant the situation is over. I can go home and spend time with my sister.
I see.
Oh, you have a sister, Kaya? I bet she's worried about you. But that's probably true of everyone's family, including mine. Sister is terribly lonely. I need to get back to her as soon as possible. I need to get back to my parents and my friends.
And my piano!
Excuse me.
It doesn't look like we're going to be getting out. As you can see, there's a giant wall over 50 meters tall. I don't know how we would get out of here.
Kaede, we should go back to the library.
Roger that. So it seems like this game is starting to set up for the first murder. I'm not sure exactly who would be the first, but my suspicions are definitely on that Supreme kid. It seemed like he was trying to sow a lot of dissent in the beginning. And even before that, he was already a pathological liar. So I could definitely see him going for somebody. Maybe not killing, but eventually being a murderer. I don't trust him. I think nobody would trust him in the game. But I feel like they want you to not trust him as well.
Oh, it's Himiko. Hey, you guys. Save me from this conversation. What's the matter, Himiko? We're not done yet, are we?
Let's look at her. She's look. What's wrong? Tenko, Chabashira.
Tenko, what are you doing? Are you getting...
Sneak attack!
I was hoping I could learn more about magic from Himiko. I definitely want to incorporate magic into Neo Aikido. Please tell me, Himiko, what sort of training do you usually do?
What a pain.
I told you, I get tired talking about it.
I'll protect you!
Then I'll massage your back so you won't get tired.
Oh yeah!
I wouldn't mind if you rested your head on my bosom, on my lap either.
Gross.
Stop it! Not in front of Kaede. That's not right now. Look at her. We got so much going on. I'm gonna leave y'all to it then. I'm not here to judge y'all. No, I'm just here to narrate. Yeah, I don't think those two would be murderers. It seems like she would be protective. Karate Kid over there would probably be protective of Himiko. Plus she's the mage, so she probably has some kind of wards or shields that she can protrude of.
Remember,
Kaede, we should go to the library.
All right, let's go. Okay. But first, let's see what kind of skills we have. Truth bullets. So it's definitely about to go down.
We also got moss hair.
Zoro.
Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, he must be down here.
Now you know this dude is slimy.
I don't think I even have to say why. He's been weird since day one, so I don't trust him at all. But I don't see him being a murderer right off the bat because I think it would be too obvious. And he also seems a little calculated, so I can see that he would be an asset in solving the murders. He probably wants to pick the perfect time.
What's wrong?
Hey there, you two. Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. It's just, you know, we're in a killing game. Hey, Rontaro. You said there's somebody behind all of this, right? Not Monokuma is just a puppet.
It's true.
I did say that. Do you know what? It's just a hunch.
Ashida.
I sure wouldn't complain if that's how it all turned out, though. And away he goes with that tiny little tushy of his. Yeah, I see it. It was pretty small. Okay, we need to head to the library. It must be down here. So, here, right? Yeah. Shuichi wants to show Kaede something about this library. This is actually my second take. I felt like the first one was too boring, so I actually made a second one. Like before, the empty library was filled with the scent of old, musty books. Okay, before I say anything else, I want you to promise me you'll keep this secret.
Yeah.
Okay? You coming out the closet right now, Shuichi? Shuichi looked relieved and smiled. I suspected this would happen sooner or later. Like a great detective, he began to explain in great detail his sexuality.
Remember.
This library has books scattered everywhere, even books lying on top of the bookcases. It's almost like it's some kind of library. Yeah, okay, but take a look at this bookcase. It's the only one in the library with no books on top. Oh, wow, that's so ordinary. Wow. Also, you can see that the floor in front of the bookcase has noticeable markings. You're right. Wow, Shuichi. I mean, I would have never guessed. What is this? I noticed the mark. I don't appreciate your sarcasm, Kaede. I'm trying to help us get out of here. You gonna let me finish or what? Okay. I noticed the markings the first time I came in with you. This morning, I came back to investigate. That's when I found this. He then walked over to the bookcase, placed his hands between the gap, and then... What the... We in that Scooby-Doo. And moved the bookcase. Whoa! It moved?
It swings open.
It swings open.
There's a door behind it.
Looks like there's a door behind it. A door? Yes, a door, Kaede. The pattern on the hidden door is black and white. Just like Monokuma.
Hey.
Or checkerboard. Hey, do you think this door is connected to Monokuma somehow?
That's...
I think it might. But I don't know anything for sure. This door has a card reader lock, so I can't open it.
Huh?
You can't?
Is that
That's
all
what I just said, but the very fact this door is here makes me consider a certain possibility. There is a chance that one of us here is cooperating with Monokuma. Huh? Cooperating with Monokuma? Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Hey,
It's only a hypothesis right now, but consider this. Why would there be a hidden door here? If it were solely for Monokuma's use, he wouldn't need to hide it. He could just have the Monokubs or the Exosouls protected and keep it in plain sight. However, I can think of one reason that the door would be hidden. For one of us to sneak in and use it without anyone else noticing. Maybe, but I can't believe someone in our group could be working with Monokuma.
That's true.
I can't believe it either. That's why, to confirm my suspicions, I decided to set a trap on this card reader. I sprinkled a little weed on there. If it's Himiko, she'll sniff it out. She'll come over here and pick a lock open, and then she'll be able to get in. That's how we'll know that she's the traitor. Of course, I was careful to put some dust in there too to make sure the dust wouldn't come loose accidentally. It's a simple trap. If somebody used the card reader, then they will push the dust out the way, and then after that, we'll know somebody was there. And I don't think the person swiping their card would notice or care about a little dust. So, if we see dust on the floor, it means one of us used this door, right? That rhymed, right? Well, yeah. And yeah, that was nice. As I mentioned before, this is just a hypothesis. I have no evidence yet. But if it is true, then even Monokuma is gone. This isn't going to end Kaede. Anyway, that's what I had to tell you. Of course, I don't expect you to believe me. I just wanted to tell you, no matter what. Yeah.
Then.
Well, let's head back. We shouldn't stay here for too long. Oh, we're really a team. After putting the moving bookcase back into place, we cautiously left the library. So there is a possible traitor in this school.
Is that all right?
Kaede, please, don't tell anyone what I showed you. I don't want to cause a panic. Yeah, I understand. Only thing I'm panicking about is Sumigi shaking that thing. Having made our promise, we return to our own rooms. Beep boop. Beep boop beep. R.I.P. Monokuma. We knew him for so long. For so little. Just one. The other Monokubes aren't here to The other Monokubes aren't here to bury Monokuma. Well, anyway, what Shuichi told me earlier is really disturbing. One of us is cooperating with Monokuma. It's just so hard to believe. But Shuichi trusts me. That's why he told me, right? Then maybe I should believe it. We saw the opening door. What more do you want? That's plenty of evidence to me. I don't know if there's a traitor necessarily, but there's definitely something suspicious happening. Something fishy. Monokuma Theater. He's Jason. Don't care. Don't care. Beep boop. Beep 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 boop. Open your heart, Monodam. Open your heart. It's already morning. I didn't sleep well last night. Yesterday's conversation is still on my mind. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Are they already gathered at the dining hall?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go for now. Hopefully I'll see Sumugi. Okay. It's my boy, Ryoma Hoshi. Morning, Ryoma.
We're way past morning by this point.
Huh? Really? Didn't the morning announcement just play though?
In prison, mornings were a lot earlier. We started at dawn.
That early?
And the day we do our work and eat at the same time. At night, all we do was sleep. Inside those prison walls, I lived a frighteningly disciplined life.
I see.
I suppose that sort of life sounds healthy, I guess.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Back in my day, when I was first learning the piano, I was forced to play for 4 hours straight, and if I made a single mistake, I would get hit on the fingers with a ruler. So I know a thing or two about discipline. Anyway, I'll see you later, Ryoma.
Not cool.
That's a bitter irony.
That's right. Ryoma was a famous tennis player, turned murderer, turned prisoner. Did I make him feel bad? Maybe I should play the piano for him.
Now we're back outside. It's a new day, it's a new dialogue. I don't want to talk to this loser. Let's talk to K1 first.
Good morning, Kaede. Good morning, Kaede. Morning, Kibo.
As I thought.
Everyone appears to have gathered at the dining hall again.
I see.
Yep, looks like it.
For now.
I'm thinking about heading over there as well, but what? No, nothing. I was just wondering when someone is going to come rescue us. It's been almost a full day since Monokuma has dispatched, but our situation has not changed. I'm just speculating, but what if only Monokuma knew about this place? What if this location is not on any map? What if no one is coming to rescue us? Huh? What you talking about?
Which means.
Maybe we'll just be forgotten and no one will ever find us again.
Jeez.
Don't say that. Besides, we should be trying to escape, not waiting for someone to rescue us.
That's right.
Yes, I apologize. I was overcalculating, for I am a robot. Beep boop, beep, beep beep boop, beep.
As I thought.
It would be impossible to discreetly construct a facility such as this in the first place. Plus, if the professor knew I was missing, he would not rest until he found me. He actually put a microchip into my anus, so now, if I ever get lost, or he needs to find me, he can always activate it. With his technology, he would rescue us. No matter where on Earth this place is.
Yeah.
Wow, too much information, but okay. Walking away now. Walking away.
Well, if it isn't the half-pint Supreme Overlord, Kokichi Oma. Look, his drip is a little tattered. Why is it like that? Hold on a second. One second. What are those?
All right.
Good morning, Kaede. Morning, you little rat.
Maybe.
Man, I slept great last night. You know, this place is alright when there's nothing to worry about. Oh, so, how far have you gone with Shuichi?
That's wrong.
Huh? What are you talking about, you little fart? What were you imagining just now? Probably what I imagined last night. I just wanted to know how far you've gone exploring this place together, that's all.
Because
That's none of your business, Kokichi. God, why do I get stuck talking to you all the time? Huh? What's with this attitude? You're so mean. I thought you said we were friends, Kaede. But you were lying this whole time.
stop it.
Shut up. God.
Did I get caught?
Okay, I feel better now. Usually when girls talk to me like that, I feel a little better. I feel a little tingle. Anyway, wow, Kaede. You know how to stand your ground, don't you? But you're right. I was lying. After all, I am a pathological liar. I don't think my dad helped me enough or something, but we're strangers to one another. That's why I don't really care what you and Shuichi do. Besides, even friends don't share everything with each other.
Huh?
Huh?
Because.
stop saying we're friends. I'm more nervous around friends. Once again, not friends. I'm more nervous about friends who share too much than strangers, really. Shuichi, why does he keep saying that friend word?
Do we like him?
Not really. I think his character might be a little bit more complex than that. Uh-oh. It's Pint Blood Girl. It's the vampire girl, Angie. Oh, good morning, Kaede. Morning. I see. Are you finally ready to make an offering? Huh? Again? Sorry, I still have anemia. Huh? That's a bummer! Cause I really want some of your blood. Major bummer. This is a problem though. My god will smite me if I don't get another sacrifice. I need an offering from someone to thank Atsuwa for smiting Monokuma. Make sure you eat a big breakfast, okay? Cause I really need some blood soon. Bye. Is she serious about another blood offering? God, when are we gonna redeem some of that credit from that whole Atsuwa thing? Bless me. Oh, it's the gang. Despite all my worrying, everyone in the dining hall was in a good mood. Man, for a moment I had no idea where my Supreme boxers were. But then I remembered, I don't change my underwear, so I'm always wearing them.
That's right.
Yeah, seriously. I slept well last night. Also, I went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth all by myself. And I watched. It was great. You did all that with magic. You're so amazing, Himiko.
Thanks, V.3.
Praise be to Atsuwa. Surely he helped you within his own mysterious ways. If anybody wants to donate some more blood, I just really need. If anybody wants to, this Atsuwa seems to act in a secret a lot. Because Atsuwa is an all-knowing, omnipotent god, and we must all do our part to make sure that he is appeased.
But Gonta atheist. When's someone coming to get us?
100%.
Whoever does, I assume they will come today. There's no need to hurry or worry. Humph!
Why the long face?
No.
It's nothing. I figured no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? That's right.
Never mind.
Really, it's nothing. This is quite the happy ending. But is this really how this ends? Without thinking, I had blurted out aloud, and now everyone was staring at me. I mean, it just seems too easy. I don't think it'll end like this.
Oh.
I wonder, do you wish the killing game would have continued? Because I do. No, not at all.
Bitch.
Then don't ruin our happy moment, you freaking skink! God! I'm so insecure. Are my boobs big enough? Hey, Kaede. I don't know what you're so worried about, but Monokuma is dead now. My Supreme stock is gone up by 300%. And on top of that, I got some new off-white sneakers on the way home. There's no way the killing game could continue, right? You know?
It's a ghost!
That's why my cue is to appear, Kuma! What? Oh god! Monokuma!
He's still alive? What you say about kicking his ass, Kaede? Who said that?
It's my
Yeah, I heard what you said. Speaking out the side of your mouth. What? You ain't got that same energy. I'm right here. I'm right here. What you want to... Anyway. No. Are you guys blind or something, Kuma? I ain't Monokuma, Kuma. After dying in a tragic car accident, I've been reborn as a yokai. Call me Jibakuma, Kuma.
What is it?
Jibakuma. From now on, I'm the new headmaster of the Ultimate Academy, Kuma. You might feel comfortable at first, but eventually you won't get used to it. Huh? Did I slip up? No, duh, you fucking fraud. Go find another car to run you over. This time, stay dead. Oh, jeez. It's such a low-level cosplay. I can't
Bear.
to look.
From an anthropological.
I have an important question. Haven't you mistaken ghosts for yokai? Yokai are mythological creatures first created back when humanity lived closer with nature. Back then, they were the embodiment of unexplainable natural phenomenon.
And wham, blah 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 blah. Man, blah blah blah. Man, you guys are buzzkills. I was all set for adventure before you started yelling at me. This is why I hate teenagers and capitalism. I'd have cash for days if I was dealing with the under 10 crowd.
It's the squad.
Jeez, it's loud in here. What's all the ruckus about? Wait, what? Our father, who we thought was dead, is actually alive!
No way. Papa Kuma's too hip and modern to resort to the death is cheap trope.
The yokai did it.
I bet the yokai did it. No, that bit's already over.
What are you saying?
It ain't over yet. I think we're still talking about spooky stuff. You should have told us you were still alive, puppy. We've been making stew with your body.
Wait, if Papa Kuma's standing here, then whose body is in the stew pot? Whoa! Which Papa Kuma is the real one? Getting hungry.
No, they're both real.
Huh? But father, you said there's only one of each of us. That we're unique, like snowflakes.
Yeah, well, you're adopted. What do you want? There's only one of each of you guys, but I've got loads of spares.
Gah! My existence is nothing but a trivial loop. Why do you get to have spares and we don't?
Of course you don't get to have spares. Do you really think anyone in this day and age would tolerate the death is cheap trope? Huh? What do you mean by that, Bubby?
Got it.
But we now we know. This school has a machine somewhere that can make a whole lot of pops. Just activate that machine and you can have any many spare pops as you want.
Hell no!
This is an emotional reunion, so y'all gotta take your licks.
Father,
Yep.
your love is smothering us.
You sound like Yoshi in this.
Oh, no more, no more.
A little bit more, Dad. Ugh.
When I see you guys, I just get so excited and proud until I can't take it anymore. You guys are so cute! Gosh, I just want to see what your parents look like. Wait, I'm your parents. I forgot. I'm asexual. I sorry, I can't react to this. I'm in too much shock. Does this mean the killing game is going to continue? Continue? The killing game is gonna continue? What a pain. That's not the problem, doggy face. What do you mean the killing game is gonna continue? My stocks are way up. You can't tell me that I have to stay here. They're gonna go down if I don't capitalize on my Nike dogs.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, it's definitely not okay. So that's how it's gonna be. If we want to end this, we have to take down Monokuma and the person behind him. I predicted there would be a spare, but I did not expect it to be built within the academy. Either way, I assumed this would happen. This development was not surprising. Is that so? Then did you also assume this next exciting development?
Now then, I'm pleased to announce an additional motive.
Now then, I'm pleased to announce an additional motive.
An additional motive?
Yes, that's what I just said. Could you please stop? I'm trying to monologue.
A time limit is now in effect. The murder does not occur by nighttime. 2 days from now,
Oh no.
every student participating in this killing game will die.
Dude. This is not good.
Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma-making machine. So unless you want to end up as pink smears, you might want to take this game seriously.
Oh man, that is one evil teddy bear.
Time limit? What time? What concept time?
What? Everyone will die?
What is this?
What? That's not fair.
How
Jeez.
stupid.
Why'd you guys even come to this school if you're not gonna do the killing game?
You're the one that forced us to come here.
Quick question, father. What do you mean by countless Monokumas? I thought we were up once time around ran out.
Damn right. Let the Exorcils do their thing this time.
No.
But I'd rather do it. But if we let the exosomes get popular, we could have a real cash cow on your hands, you know? The merchandising rights alone would make us richer than sultans
To be
or Tic Tac stars. I won't let you kids ruin your futures. You need to have your own kids and ruin their futures. Puppy, you love us so much.
jeez.
That's enough. I'm getting hungry. Can we please have lunch? Oh, you're still here? Of course. Where's my Subway?
Why?
Why are you doing this? How much suffering do you want to put us through? Oh, I see. Well, if you're suffering, you had better hurry up and start the killing game. Then you can say bye-bye to the suffering.
You, little teddy bear, backstabbing, two-timing, ugly, good for nothing bastard.
To tell you the truth,
Don't you realize that working together is pointless? So just knock it off already. You know what you gotta do, don't you? You're surrounded by strangers, neither allies nor friends. No need to worry about them.
Well,
Plus, you got the first blood perk. That means the first kill is free.
how gory.
But the killing game is gory, huh? I'm starting to feel a little queasy.
Hell yeah! I'm starting to get a chomp! And if they don't play, then they're dead anyway. And that's way more gory!
I see. I see the little chub. I see what you got. If it's gratuitous, over the top gore, I might be able to stomach that. Forget the killing game then. It'd be better for you all to just die together. Shut up and get the frick back. Well, what do you guys decide next is all up to you. Do whatever you... God. Do whatever you want. You can all die working together, or you can survive on your own. It's your call. Man, father is in the zone. I was getting irritated till he said all that.
Hell yeah! Let's toss back some honey to celebrate Papa Kuma's return! Rock and roll! Yo, Monodom, go get some Hennessy and some pure organic honey. I want to be off that Hennessy. I want to be off that liquor. Pour some honey on me. Pour some honey on my nipples in the name of the killing game.
After Monokuma left, all that remained was utter fear and despair. And I think he fought it on his way out, too. What are we going to do? Nighttime is in 2 days. Nighttime in 2 days. I'll be here in an instant. There's gonna be something we can do. I can't die. The world needs my genius.
I don't like that.
I don't wanna die. What about the Supreme X Louis Vuitton belt that I never got?
Die? Everyone's going to die. Is dying the only choice?
Cause Atua says so.
Listen, this is why I said, look, half a pint, okay? Half a pint. I'm telling you, Atua will welcome you with open arms. That's after we die, right?
We can't panic about something like this. I'll do something about it. I swear. I swear I'll do something about it. Not my mama.
Well then.
Did you have a course of action in mind?
I'm gonna start thinking of it right now. Here we go. Pass me some of those mushrooms.
I don't understand.
Figures. I didn't expect anything from you in the first place.
You can forgive. We gotta fight back then.
Yeah, if we strike them with some sneak attacks, we might have a chance at winning.
No.
What kind of Aikido moves even involve sneak attacks? Like stay in your lane, do your cosplay, stay in your lane.
Come, everyone. Gonta use body. Keep everyone safe.
Not cool.
You're going to go against those machines barehanded. Isn't that too reckless?
But we have to do it. If we don't, we'll die.
But
Wait, we still have plenty of time to calculate all possible options.
terrifying.
We've no time to be indecisive. We are being urged to make a decision, which we must make soon. To die fighting, or to die from the time limit.
Why do both choices involve us dying?
How?
No way. Are we really gonna die? I don't want to die yet. What about my Gucci backpack? I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna make it no matter what. No matter what?
That's wrong.
Wait. You can't do that though. Even if you make a mistake, you can't. Then you'll accept the blame.
Huh?
What did you say, little kid Orochimaru?
Because
Will you accept the blame if I die? I have people who will be sad if I die, you know. My 5,000 hype piece, remember, Kaede?
Don't you remember my backstory? But I don't know if the same can be said for everyone else.
So that means...
Anyway, I'm gonna take off now.
Oh.
Take off? Where are you going, Kokichi?
I'm going to check my stocks. We don't have Wi-Fi in here, but I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'll go back to my room and just think things over. It'll load.
The fuck's going on?
Alone in your room? What do you mean by that? Are you inviting me to come kill you? God, stop staring at my boobs. God.
Oh,
Miui,
I...
not that I stop you from staring at them. Try to claim that perk for myself. I'm way too classy to kill anyone. Talking to you idiots is exhausting. I'm going to go to my room and rest.
Got it?
Miui, you better not do anything shady, okay? Or I'll play keys until you fall asleep.
I'm worried.
There is no need to worry in there. No one is going to kill anyone, right? If someone is going to kill, they should just go for the robot.
No way!
That's even worse. Robots have feelings too. Even the ones at the grocery stores. The automatic checkout ones. They're so hot.
So everyone feels that killing is wrong. But why is that?
What? Would you please take that mask off? I can't understand a word you're saying.
How mysterious.
Of course I know. Of course I know it to be against the law. But laws are so simply the rules people decided upon. This is a space to remove from those rules. Therefore, we've no need to follow. I'm not going to murder anyone. Just so you know, I'm not a murderer. But therefore, we've no need to follow the rules. Just saying. I'm just saying. Don't say stupid stuff like that. Even kids know killing is bad. It's common sense. It's in the Bible. Okay?
However...
Even if it is in the Bible, will that be enough to help you survive? We are as guinea pigs upon the lab table. We cannot be picky about our means of survival.
What?
What? What? I don't wish to observe the beauty of humanity and witness the depth of its sins. I only wish to observe the beauty of humanity and witness the depth of its sins. So you've no need to fear me.
KO! Males and the soft sciences are pretty soft themselves, so I don't think he'll do anything.
He's not wrong though. I remember back in Nam, I had to kill some children. But I don't want to talk about that. God damn, that was dark. I might have to take that out. Back in Vietnam, I remember I had to take out some innocent souls. But it was only so I could get some ham sandwiches back there. You don't know how scarce food is. I know. Back in Vietnam, we were all deployed. I remember all the innocent souls I had to take and witness. So trust me, he's not wrong. If we want to stay alive, standing around grumbling is not gonna change anything. As things are, we're not all going to escape together. We're going to die together. And I'm not talking about holding hands or something. I'm talking about we going down, crying, snot, boo-booing, pee-peeing on ourselves. It's not gonna be a pretty sight, Kayede. Are you guys okay with that? Because I'm not. I'm the ultimate tennis star. And I don't see a batting cage in here, so I'm finna get out. And I don't know about y'all, but I already got bodies. So how about that?
Stop it.
He's right. He got a body. He caught multiple bodies. And I'm not talking about it. He really blasted at the ops and got sent to prison. I know he finna get it. He might be in league with one of them booty goons.
All right already.
You can decide that on your own.
Huh?
Do you have any character development? I know you're about to get clapped. Why are you even talking?
You don't know?
What are you talking about? Your half-assed speeches won't work on us anymore. And yes, I do have character development. If you hadn't noticed, now I have a pin in my hair, okay?
Then...
So, just come up with a plan for yourself. Wait, Maki, wait, no.
Well then.
I'm just gonna pray to Atwa.
Well, she is devout.
Seems like...
Yeah. Don't worry, Samugi. I'm gonna make sure that thing stay nice and soft and warm. You're gonna be safe with me. Okay, Samugi? Come here, let me rub your shoulders. Oh, yeah, can I just go and think by myself for a little? Thanks, Kaede. It's a shame I won't be able to hide. No, I don't need you to keep rubbing my shoulders, Kaede. I need to go home. It's a shame I won't be able to hide all my special art commissions before I die.
And she's talking about her OnlyFans?
Sigh. Or that special pillowcase I bought. What should I do? But wait, Samugi. I love to see you go, and I love to see you leave. That thing moving like a caboose at the back of a train, goddamn woo woo. But wait, you guys.
What's wrong?
You guys, you can't listen to Monokuma.
Everyone, what wrong? Why everyone scatter? Fine then, all of you just do whatever you want. I'm gonna go get high. I'm gonna go watch Scooby-Doo in my room, okay?
That's exactly what Monokuma would expect you to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then
That's a shame.
can I even trust myself? I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
Huh?
I'm so bad. Rantaro, what are you talking about? What's wrong, he says.
How should I put this?
Hey, I have one question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? Ultimate hunt? What is this? I've never heard of it.
What's the matter?
What about it?
Never mind.
Nothing. Forget it.
Huh?
Huh?
Excuse me.
What do you mean, Rantaro?
Oh, no.
It's nothing really. I'm just a bit confused is all.
Actually.
Everyone's a little anxious about not being able to remember how they got here, right? Well, in my case, not only am I dealing with that, I also can't remember my talent. I can't even remember how to pee standing up, okay?
I'm sorry.
So, I guess I'm asking you for some advice. Does anybody know how to do it? I just need a little tutorial is all. But bear with me if I say things that don't make sense sometimes. Little booty, come back! Without looking back, he wasn't walking away with much. Definitely not with what Samugi had. Rantaro just waved his hand and left with them little bones that he calls a backside. In the end, I couldn't stop everyone from leaving the dining hall. Why won't anything go right? I just want to escape with everyone. So why is everything going wrong? I know the answer. It's Monokuma's fault. The one who's controlling him and planned the entire killing game. It's all their fault. Uh-oh. Shuichi. Hey, Shuichi, what should we do right now? We need to move. Huh? Move? Shuichi slowly approached me, as if wary of his surroundings, and said in a hushed voice,
Well, that's...
This morning, before I came to the dining hall, I noticed dust from the car reader on the floor. You mean in the library? Yes. So when he said we needed to move, he was probably hinting at something. If that's the case, then... Shuichi, can I help you in any way? Any way? With your detective work? Of course, Kaede. You can make that thing throw that ass in a circle for me if you really want to help. But we should go for now. We shouldn't be talking in the open like this.
What's up with you guys? What are you whispering about?
We're not whispering, we're talking at full volume. Obviously, you can hear every word we're saying. We're just gotta check something out, okay?
And that thing you want to check is a secret?
Sorry, all I can say is... I haven't given up. I'll show you guys that we can escape from this place. You can count on it.
I believe in you.
I see. Well, if that's how it is, then I'll believe in you. Believe it.
It's not like me to give up anyway. I'm always been believing. That's my wish can come to... I've always believed that my wishes can come true if I just work hard enough. Yes. We're gonna get out of here. Himiko,
It's impossible.
the mana in the air is too thin today. So my magic and my magic isn't working well. I'll leave things to you. Does anybody else feel like the colors are inverted today? My magic is a little wonky today. Seiko? How dare you stand so close to a girl? I will crush this degenerate whale. I'll crush his peanuts and make him into peanut butter. Huh? What's wrong with Shuichi standing so close to me?
That's right.
Everything! It starts with him just standing close to you. But then before you know it, he wants your number. And then he'll take you out on a date. But then, before things get any worse, he's gonna ask you to pay for the bill. That's what happens, okay, Kaede? But I know the games these degenerates play. He'll try to get you even closer to you. No. I would never pay the bill. Honestly, I'm too bad for that. You should really try to get some work. You're overthinking this a lot. No, I remember he made me pay for the bill. Bitter, vile, degenerate creature. You must be careful around them. Sure. If you're a baddie, then you shouldn't have to worry about that, just saying. I don't know. Should a woman have to pay the bill? What do you think? Kirumai, Tojo. Shuichi may have a plan. His title of Ultimate Detective is not just for show. It seems. If there is anything I can do to help, please let me know. I will support you both. She's the ultimate servant. She is so helpful. K1! I trust you both. Oh, he's so sweet. I hope he doesn't. Oh, jeez, I don't want him to die.
Hey!
Gonta not know what you both gonna do. But if Gonta can help, please tell Gonta.
So this is the loyal crew. Everybody here seems to have a positive spirit about what's gonna happen. So we know everyone here so far are probably the optimists. Hopefully none of them die. Let's discuss the details somewhere else. We should leave for now. Vamos a quitarse esta la ecuación. Where should we go? How do I just get out the room? Adios. We finished talking.
Hey,
Are we heading to the library?
I suppose.
Yes. I'll tell you everything there. Man, so this is a chunky episode. There's so much going on. It seems like they're finally about to set up the first murder. So, this is it. Things are just gonna start getting more extreme from here. Let's enjoy the calm. Praise be to Ottawa.
Is that alright?
Kaide, we need to go to the library. Okay, boy. Hold on a second. Let me see. Where are we at? 1 hour, 29? Okay. Let me just go ahead and... How do I get this thing out of my face? Please get this thing out of my face. I just... Let me see. There we go. Nope. All right. There we go. How do I do that? Okay. To the library that we go. All right. Out of here.
Hey,
Alright, I'll explain everything. First, take a look at the card reader. I see what you said that. He moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door.
Okay. Damn this game. Alright, that's enough for this time. I'll stitch it together later.